Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything. From gameplay to gear, their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here. Just want to say thank you everybody who's subscribed, and old subscribers, new subscribers, legacy subscribers. We'll call you all the subscribers. Thank you guys so much for helping us break that 1,000 mark, and let's keep going. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If this is your first time on the channel, like this video, share this video. And now it's time to get into this topic that's been bothering me for so very long. That was funny, wasn't it? For those of you who know, you know. But yeah, the reason, this is a bit of news, but the reason this is bothering me more than it probably should is because not too long ago, about a couple weeks back, I did a video contrasting the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, which one I was enjoying more after about 6 months in. And that didn't age well. Oof. So, in that video, if you haven't watched it, go watch and you'll understand. I'll do a little linky thingy. I chose the PlayStation 5 at the time because all the exclusives and the fact that PlayStation had all these games coming out specifically for the PS5, and they believed in generations. Yeah, you know what? Suck a nut. They don't. Ooh, I'm sorry. Was that a little spicy? And I was like, I love the Series X. I was always been an Xbox guy. But now Microsoft is still, in my opinion, the Series X is pulling far ahead. Game Pass is great. All right, exclusives, well, let's leave those to Nintendo. Because Sony and Microsoft aren't doing it. So, as right now, the Series X has the medium, second extinction, but it's in preview. Yeah, that's about it that I can think of. Yeah, that's about it that I can think of. PlayStation still has a few as of right now, but we've got Ratchet coming out. But everything we thought was going to be console exclusive for PlayStation 5, looks like it ain't happening. Why? Because apparently an interview, there was an interview with Herman Hulst, PlayStation studio head, with the PlayStation blog, and it looks like God of War is definitely not coming out this year. Horizon, they said it's on track to come out this year. Horizon Forbidden West, yeah, on track. But don't be surprised if it gets pushed back to 2022. You say, what? Yeah, and we already know Horizon's coming out for PS4. Now it looks like God of War might be both headed to the PlayStation 4. It looks like because of they're frankly affected by access to performance capture and talent is why they're being delayed. And since it's so impossible to get a PlayStation 5, it looks like Sony's doing something. Oh, and we just found out there's another title, and that's Gran Turismo 7. But we'll touch that in a second. Looks like because of how many people own PS4s, we've got 110 million PS4s, and nobody owns a PlayStation 5 except for like 20 people. I'm exaggerating. Before you get your pennies all in a bind. I'm exaggerating. It's because nobody can get them. We have the chip shortage, the world nonsense, and the economy going crap. We still have the scalpers, and it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. No one can get PS5 or Series X. The only thing I've been able to see lately is Series S. But that's another story. We're not talking about the Xbox. We're not. We're talking about PlayStation 5 and no exclusives. You're like, oh, they're all coming out. No. Sony, okay. You're going to lie to us and say you believe in generations and then backtrack that shit and say, you know what, everything's coming out for the PS4. And hey, screw that. We're just going to shove it all on PC too. This is one of the reasons why Sony has always grind my gears of war. Okay. It's a thing that they've always had where they've always backtracked. They've said something and pulled back. And I'm not going to get into the whole history. If you guys have been around, you know what I'm talking about. And this is something I was really hoping on, that we would actually see a solid generation. I do like backwards compatibility. I love backwards compatibility. That's one of my big pet peeves with Nintendo and the lack of backwards compatibility. I get the different format. I understand. And it's cool. It's okay. I get it because we went from disc to cartridge. Cool. Okay. The Wii U was backwards compatible with the Wii. The Wii was backwards compatible with the GameCube. GameCube was first console for disc. Okay, cool. And then we never saw backwards compatibility with cartridges. Sony pretty much dropped backwards compatibility halfway through the PS3's life. We had a lot of great exclusives then, so I can't really complain. PS4 was, in my opinion, just a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. I think it was a mess of a system. It had a lot of games. Did it have a lot of great exclusives? No. Especially at the end, we had disasters like Last of Us 2. But we did have Ghost of Tsushima. That was fantastic. But there was a big drought of really nothing good. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but that's fine. We all have our opinions. I wasn't a fan of the PS4. I thought the PS4 was a very lackluster system. And with that being said, with all the great announcements that Sony had for the PlayStation 5, all these great exclusives, I thought, okay, now we have a promising machine. And then they said, hey, all this stuff is going to be exclusively for the PlayStation 5. Did that happen? No. They backtrack and said, hey, we're going to come out with all these games on the PlayStation 4 as well because stuff. And you know what? That stuff shouldn't be a thing. I get it. I understand what's going on, but that doesn't mean you should make all of us who have purchased or will purchase a PlayStation 5 now feel like we just don't. We didn't need to do it. Because why? It's on PS4. Yeah, it's going to look prettier. It's going to load faster. Ooh, but it's still the same game, ultimately. So I'm going to tell you how I really feel here. Oh, this has been kind of bubbling up the last few days as all these leaks have come out about games not being exclusive. And we just found out that Gran Turismo 7 is also coming out for the PS4, according to rumors. Oh, let me take that back. Because Holst, yeah, he reconfirmed that Gran Turismo 7 will be available on PS4 and 5. He reconfirmed it. Oh, how about that? Alright, I'm getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of this nonsense. You know, I really feel like I got ripped off. The thing is, at least with Microsoft, I jumped into it knowing that I wasn't going to have console-specific exclusives in abundance for possibly up to 2 years. And I was like, all right, at least you're telling us that from the get. I'm cool with that. I said, okay, I accepted it. Sony, on the other hand, stepped forward and said, hey, we believe in generations. You're going to get this as an exclusive. This is an exclusive. This. Awesome. So I'm going to get Gran Turismo. I'm going to get God of War. I'm going to get Final Fantasy. I'm going to get Ratchet and Clank. Awesome. Thank you. Now I have a reason to own a PlayStation 5. Let me get this PlayStation. And now there's no reason. What am I going to have? Final Fantasy? Whenever that decides to come out? Because they paid for exclusivity? We don't even know if that's going to come out on PS4. As of right now, it looks like it's going to be a PS5 exclusive. But hey, so it looks like we really, honest to God, only have Demon Souls and Ratchet. Yeah. I know there's probably something else, but... Oh, Returnal. Oh, we have Oddworld, but that's technically not out. But it is out if you have PlayStation Plus. And then there's that other junk game that came out. The one with the cars, and it was just terrible. And then they gave that away for free. Something All-Stars. I can't remember. It was terrible. I was really looking forward to that. The characters were awful. And then the gameplay was just, alright, it was good for 10 minutes, but the character design was, it made me go, who came up with this garbage? Destruction All-Stars or something like that? I don't know. It's a terrible game. Good concept, terrible execution. So I just kind of went, yeah. So, I don't know, some of you guys may be agreeing with me, some of you guys may not be. But hey, everyone's got their own opinion. It doesn't look like my opinion's too far off from what most people are thinking, because they're getting tired of, these multi-billion-dollar corporations telling us one thing and then doing something else. And it's not just with video games, but we're not going to get into that. It's just, we've got Sony, at least Nintendo's not doing that. I'll give it that. And Microsoft, we've got games, but we don't have anything. Man, you gotta have a Series X for this. You know what I'm playing on Series X? Resident Evil Village, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which both can be played on Xbox One. Oh, and I'm still playing my GTA 5. And we don't even get an upgrade for that until November. And why is it that since, what was it, 2011, we still haven't had a new GTA? But don't get me into that. Alright, I've rambled on long enough. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. If you have friends that feel this way, let them see this. Let them talk to me. Hit it in the comments below. If you're already going, this is what I think, let me hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't already, head on over to redbandanagaming.com. Check us out over there. I've got some interesting stuff in the works. I've been really busy. I've got some stuff I'm writing. There's some new stuff coming to the site that I'm actually excited for. So stay tuned there. Make sure you bookmark that page. Head on over to our Teespring. Added some new stuff over there. We got some great shirts. We got some pillows and blankets and phone cases. And okay, I'm done shilling myself. Head on over. Follow us on our socials. Again, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for everything. Like we always say, be legendary. And thanks again.